Hello and welcome to Express Drives. Today we are driving the most anticipated MPV in the country. It is the all-new Toyota Innova Hycross. Now, what is so new about it? What is it going to offer? We're going to tell you all about it step by step and in a very quick way. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so and do let us know what you think of the new MPV. So we're going to talk about the exteriors, but very quickly, and tell you what is new about the Hycross. First and foremost, you can see the front nose itself. It is extremely aggressive. It is like in your face, something that the buyers want. They don't want a docile look. And if you look at the LED headlamps, there are 3-pod headlamps, extremely sleek, very luxurious, and looks very pleasing to the eye. Then if you take a closer look, the DRLs here, they double up as your indicator. So that's a very smart move. Now, if you come with me here and look at the side profile, it does have a bit of that MPV-ish look, but it also has a very strong shoulder line. You can see the bulk right here. You can see the big wheel arches right here. And unlike the current Innova, it comes with the 18-inch alloy wheels. Now this, of course, the top of the line model gets. Now come to the rear, and here is where you see a bit of a familiar face, but again with a lot more muscle. So this is briefly what the exteriors look like, but we want to know what you think of the new Hycross. Is it an MPV? Is it an SUV? And before we go, yes, the first in segment feature here is power tailgate right here. Now talk about practicality, talk about luxurious. This can't get any better. So first we're going to talk about the second row. Why so? Because most of the buyers or the owners of this vehicle are going to sit here. And what you will notice first are these Ottoman seats. What are they? Well, they are actually premium and luxurious seats. First and foremost, you'll see why they're premium. Well, they actually come with extenders right here. You can expand them, and you can give additional support to your legs. Let me just show it to you so that you get an idea. There, the actual lounge way. Of course, these also can be slided back, these captain seats, according to your requirement, and that also makes sure how comfortable it is. Just to give you an idea here again, you can see you can slide all the way back or move in forward. Now this would be more or less my normal position. You can see there's a lot of space. I can actually go a bit more further if I want to, but I cannot slide my feet because the battery is right there, so that is the only disadvantage. But apart from that, it is extremely comfortable, and you also have a shelf right here. These are your cup holders, extremely stable, not too bad, and it's got a lever right here. It just folds back. Now, what are the advantages of the second seat apart from the captain seats? You have these roof mounted vents. They can be controlled right here. These are your independent control, so it's not just the blower but also temperature settings you can do. It also comes with your usual suspects like your charging ports. These are type C ports, 2 of them. Again, your fast charging is taken care of. If you want to hang something, you have that additional hanger right here, so you can put some bags or whatever works for you. You have it also right there. So all along you have a lot of space. This is also the first Innova that comes with a panoramic roof, not sunroof but panoramic roof. So you can see a lot of thought has been put into it. It's not just about being luxurious, it's also being practical. So it's got Innova with a lot of new features that people would want to have. So this is the second row we are talking about. Let's take a look quickly at the first row, and then we'll talk about the third row. So we are behind the wheel of the Innova Hycross, and the first thing that you see is the quality, the premiumness of this cabin. You have this leather dashboard right here, the front or the top layer. It feels very premium. Then of course the plastic quality is hard, but it is solid. You have a 10.1-inch floating infotainment system. It comes with your usual requirements like Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and they are all wireless. Now over here it comes with a shelf here. If you opt for a wireless phone charger, then they put it as an accessory here. Otherwise you have a standard 12-volt socket, so you can put your device or any other thing that you want to hook up with. It's sorted. Then in terms of the instrument cluster also, it comes with a 7-inch display. This is also new. Now what are the segment first features that it comes up with? Well, for starters, it comes with ventilated seats. Now that we all know how important or practical it is in India. Then it also comes with an electronic parking right here, and it comes with different sorts of driving modes, and because it is a hybrid, it also comes with an EV mode, and we'll talk about the drive modes and the EV mode a bit later. It comes with 360-degree camera. So there are lots and lots of features. In terms of safety, it comes with ADAS features, so it's got all the features that you can think of, like lane assist feature. So everything is there. It is a very well equipped car. So now comes the acid test, and that is the third row, because we all know that Innova is well known for its third row seating. So now we're going to find out the space of the third row. Come, take a look and see. You can easily get through, it's not that difficult. And I have placed the seat according to my height. Actually a bit more further, I pushed it back. But you can still see, I can slide my feet underneath, I can sit comfortably. It also has a headrest as well, which is adjustable. I can do that. There's a third seat headrest also, which is kept in the boot. But otherwise, two people can easily sit here. It comes with a 12-volt socket. It has cup holders on both the sides, but the 12-volt socket is only available this side. You also have roof-mounted AC vents. So it's not really a bad place to be in, and practical it surely is. So now the question arises, how does the vehicle feel to drive, the hybrid? Now this is powered by a 2-liter engine along with a battery, and it churns out 181 bhp, but it is the battery alone itself that churns out over 200 Nm of torque, and that is really impressive because that is more than the standard petrol version. So anyways, getting back to the driving experience, and you can see that we are actually going over a lot of bumpy roads. The suspension setup is very decent, but it also feels slightly firm when it goes over potholes, deep potholes that too. Otherwise, over bumps, it doesn't really matter. Over shallow ditches, it completely carpets it, so it's not a problem at all. But the sound of the engine, it's hardly it's hardly audible. It is very quiet. It is extremely refined, and it comes in 3 different modes. It comes in eco mode, then it comes in power mode, and it also comes in your regular mode. So there are 3 different modes, normal mode, and there is a slight difference. So it is not just about a superficial driving experience. The power mode, it does feel a lot more responsive, but when you do step on the gas, like right now, you can feel a little bit of a murmur from the vehicle, from the engine rather. Apart from that, it also comes with an EV mode. That's an all EV mode, and it drives around 2 to 3 if not 4 kilometers. Now it all depends on how much the battery is charged, but if we have driven both on the city, in the highway, and in really slow traffic, it returned almost 19 kilometers per liter, and Toyota claims that it returns 21 kilometers. So in real world traffic, it is 19 kilometers. For this massive vehicle, it is just brilliant. Also, another thing we'd like to tell you is, because it has a monocoque chassis, it really feels very light, especially on turns. Even the turning radius, they have improved. so it doesn't feel like you're driving a massive car. So all in all, the driving experience, it is refined, it is fuel efficient, the suspension setup is fairly decent, and it doesn't feel like a big vehicle that you're driving. So after driving the Hycross for almost the entire day, is it worth it? Should you opt for it? And in simple words, yes, it is worth it. Why so? Because the wheelbase of this vehicle is the longest in the segment, and that is the reason why it is one of the spacious vehicles around. On top of that, it has a brand new monocoque chassis. That is the reason why it feels light, it feels agile, and it is 200 kgs lighter than the Innova, and that speaks a lot. Apart from that, name a gadget, name a feature that you want, it has it. So it's spacious, it's practical, it's luxurious. How many times could you say that an MPV is luxurious? And the final word is, it doesn't even look like an MPV, it looks more like an SUV. So we would suggest go to your nearest Toyota dealer and take a test drive and let us know what you think of the Innova Hycross. Let's not forget, it is also fuel efficient as well thanks to the hybrid technology.